What's going on, guys? It's Complete Tech Crew. We're going to be taking a look at this Milwaukee PACKOUT Tote. This is the second video in a two-part series of my EDC bag, or everyday carry bag. The first one was my Klein Tradesman Pro backpack for service, and this is my service tote. This is Milwaukee PACKOUT Tote. Just a little side note on this. These were at Home Depot, like scattered everywhere. They had plenty of stock, and then at one point, they started to clearance them out, and I do believe it was the price point. I think this bag was priced at $54, $59, or $64. And I've seen all three prices in different locations around my area and in other cities and states. So I think the price point was just too high, specifically based on the premise that, I mean, it's small. The compartment inside, the center divider, is kind of cheap, and all the small compartments and pockets kind of cave in, so it makes it kind of difficult to access your stuff. This one, the setup that I have now, is perfect. I feel like this is a better version of this bag. I'm not saying that they're built different or anything like that. This one just happens to be working out better for me. The first one I bought right when this came out, I paid full price for it, and it just did not work well for me. When these went on clearance, I snatched up a bunch of them, and they've been working great for me. So I don't know if something was manufactured or made differently with a different product or material. I highly doubt that. I think maybe I just was able to set this up better, and things were able, and I was able to acclimate better to the way it is and the condition it is. So enough rambling about that, and I'm hoping I'm making sense about what I'm saying. And if it doesn't, that's on me. I apologize. But this is great. I'm able to clip it to my PACKOUT drawers when I'm doing service. I try to take all my patch cables, all of that kind of stuff in with me, so I'm not making multiple trips, and then I'm ready for the client. There's something about always being prepared for the client that they it's to me, it contributes to trust, building trust with them, repeat service, or them referring you to somebody else. It's nothing like, oh, I have to run and get that, or I have to go get this and go get that. I think it shows them that you respect their time, particularly if you're on T&M. They understand when it's something that's out of the norm that you have to you have to order or you have to go find. But typically, like patch cables, transceivers, G-Bigs, all of that kind of stuff, replacing connectors, things of that nature, testing, I feel like true professionals should have those things on hand. So enough about that. I'm wasting time. I'm getting off topic. So just looking into the bag right here, we have the age-old crimpers from Platinum Tools or Leviton. Soulstar is the OEM that does the OEM for this. They manufacture them. You can see it right there. Great product. Easy RJ Pro HD. That's what these are. So they're just RJ11, RJ12, and RJ45 crimpers for Cat 5, Cat 6, and Category 3 cabling. So telephone and data. I love these. They're great. They work well. I have a ton of these. They're in everywhere. I have several of these, and they're in all my bags and stuff like that. So I get those from Tech Tool Supply, or a local distributor that I deal with locally when I'm traveling, or here in town where I actually live. So digging right in, this is just the Klein Sheeting set. So it's for, like, they say it's for like linemen, but basically it's for, I use this for OSP fiber or OSP cabling of any type when I need to get down into it. So it's mainly for fiber or Cat 5, 50 pair, 100 pair. Great product, and that's your part number, 5187. So this thing works great. I just clean it and oil it after every use, because I like my tools to last, and I'm appreciative of them. This is a flashlight from Nemo. Great flashlight. I had this thing a long time, and I purchased this about maybe 5 years ago, maybe 6 years ago, and it's great. I have several of them, and the reason why I have this, and I just keep it in here, is because this was available before Milwaukee. It's not rechargeable, but the lighting lasts a long time. It's really solid, has a nice look and feel to it. Has 4 different modes. It goes your beacon mode. It's great, and has the magnetic tip. So I use it in data racks and stuff like that all the time. It keeps me looking professional, keeps me looking clean. But now Milwaukee has come out with the rechargeable red lithium 3.0. There's nothing better than that at the moment. I love it. So readily available. You recharge it. It's great. This is a FLIR This is basically my voltage detector. I keep this with me all the time. I love FLIR products. I have several of these. This is the one that I've been using and that I've been using for quite a while. Basically, it vibrates and then it'll light up a little bit. It's not audible. And then it has an LED flashlight on this end. You just press and hold and it'll illuminate for you. Press and hold and it'll go off. Then it'll vibrate right there and light up orange when you when it detects voltage. Works really well. Works on low voltage cabling really well. So I stand by that particular product. Just a marker. It's just a pro that I use, you know, just writing through dust or marking on dust and stuff like that. It works well. Just first generation of this flashlight. It's just on the part 1 of the video. I had one. This is just one of the other ones that I have. It's just a Milwaukee LED flashlight, and it's not rechargeable. It just takes AAAs, I believe. Correct. So it's just AAA batteries that it takes. I still haven't replaced the batteries. They last a long time, but of course that's all contingent upon usage. More right here, I have it says multi-tool on it, but really it's a pick probe. And that is if you're in telecommunications and you work on a lot of 66 blocks and 110 blocks, you'll know. So one side of it is a Phillips and a slotted, which is pretty cool. And the other side of it is the actual pick. And if you open it up, it's a plastic pick. This one, the design, flawless, Milwaukee. You knocked it out of the park. I just feel like the metal, like you see it bends there. And that's not a good thing because when you're getting in there and you need to pull out some of those, the wiring that's landed on a 66 block or on a 110 block is in there really tight. So sometimes you need your tool to be really strong. So that would be my only gripe on this, is that it bends a little bit. It does have the tapered tip on it. If you look there, which I do appreciate. It's just another one of my picks is tapered off a lot finer, which is this pick right here from Punchdown Tool, excuse me. And I love their products. They have great products. They cater to the telecommunication industry primarily. Here's their probe here, nice metal. It's not too malleable and it doesn't bend. So it's a pretty nice product. And their pick is on this side and it's just tapered off a lot sharper and a lot finer. Try to get it to focus. So I'm really appreciative of that. This tool is so inexpensive and their plastic probe is exposed right on the tip. So this tool cost me about $3. So, and that's, I did not get this from Tech Tool Supply, but I do think you can find it there if you're looking for it. Right over here, we just have our precision security bits. So this one is your Torx, precision Torx. This is from Klein. I picked this up from a local distributor and I'm not sure if it's at Home Depot. It may be now. That's your part number there, 32585. And again, this is a Torx one. And then this is just your standard slotted and Phillips, just your different sizes. And that part number is 32581. Sorry, I'm trying to stay in frame. And this is just a 1/4 inch extension. It's got a little impact, or sometimes I even throw it in my 13-in-1, and it's easy to work with. This is just another Leviton, or this is Fluke. This might be Fluke. Yep, excuse me. This is Fluke Punchdown Tool. So I just use this for primarily this side, and then the knoll blade as well. I have another Punchdown tool in here from Milwaukee that I absolutely stand by and love. So we'll be getting that one when I get on that side of the bag. This is just a small little Torpedo Level. I keep this one clean. I try to wipe it down with oil because if I'm putting it on racks, stuff like that, making sure the switches and everything's in there level. Everything looks great. I keep it clean and I try not to use it for construction purposes, only service work. Just, you know, out of respect for the client and myself in appearance. This here is a PACKOUT CDT 156F. This is an IDC crimper, or insulation displacement connector crimper. This is used primarily for nurse call systems. So if you're in the industry and you know what I'm talking about, you are familiar with this tool. Great tool, extremely expensive, and it's sold by and manufactured by PACKOUT and Panduit. This right here is called a Banjo. It says Banjo 8. This is from Fluke. I believe that's the part number, 10230-100. This is used for POTS, plain old telephone systems. I use it a lot on PBXs and things of that nature to help me find the line. So you can just pretty much, or find and determine extensions, excuse me. You pretty much plug it into the wall jack or plug it in to the patch panel with multiple extensions on it, and you're able to find exactly which one goes where, which one is which, finding numbers, identify it. It just makes troubleshooting a breeze if you're in the telecom industry. So look out for that. This one is from Fluke. I'm sorry that I got the box all ripped up. This is like my 4th one. I got them all over the place, but that's it there. And another item for Fluke. Fluke gives you these, not gives you, when you buy a multitude of connectors from Leviton, they come with this Fluke Jack Rapid, and that's what this is. It's for Cat6 data jacks and Cat5 data jacks, and that's it. That's the part number. Pretty cool tool, and I think it's smart. It's the best if you're in the installing Leviton, excuse me. It's best to try to get those free, and they come when you buy a certain amount of jacks, the 25 packs, I believe. Don't mark me on that, but I think that's what it is. So on the other side of the bag, just real simple. I just have a Cobalt from Lowe's magnetic tape measure. I got this one because the belt clip, it just doesn't flex as much as the other ones with the regular full metal one. I just like it because it has that thin wire metal. Works pretty well and highly visible, and it has all your markings on it. Particularly if I'm working with someone, like someone that's new, a novice, and they don't know the measurements, I'll hand them this one, and they can tell me exactly what's what, you know, when we're on the fly. Here I have a Klein Tools voltage tester. I use this one in conjunction with my multimeter and other testers from Fluke, but this one works pretty good. This is just something that I use on the fly really fast. You can keep it in your shirt or your vest pocket, and it's helping me detect, like on fire alarm systems, access control, and nurse call systems, things like that. I'm able to detect things on the fly and get some more information as quickly as I can. So great little product. Don't think you can go wrong with this. And I got it a part of the kit, part of a special promotion from on Black Friday, excuse me. And down here, we have, again, just that Platinum Tools and Cat5, Cat6 stripper. And again, you can use this on control cable as well. It just depends on the thickness of it. So if it's like an 18.4 or something like that, I think it'll work. But I use it on quite a bit of things, and it's just calibrated so perfectly. It never bites through, strips more, or nicks the actual conductors. So great product, great product. Those cost around $13, $12, $11, depending on where you are. And I do believe they're online everywhere, so look out for them. These right here are Milwaukee Snips. These are okay, and I'm just going to say that they're okay. I am a redhead and a fiend for Milwaukee, but these ones, they fell short. I think it's just the way they feel, kind of the way they're built, I guess. They're just kind of heavy, you know, and they're just kind of large, you know, so you can't, you know, just that kind of that flick of the wrist, that flick action that we all have for the ones that we're accustomed to, the Klein ones or the Fluke ones, or even the Jonard ones. They all have that same feel. These ones just fell short. So just, if you're interested in Milwaukee, you know, consider like revamping those if you feel it's worthwhile, because the feel is totally different. The motion is totally different. So I use those when I'm cutting like a heavier, thicker cable. They work okay. I love these. If you don't already have these Needlenose, get them. It's not just because they're Milwaukee, it's just because they work great and they feel great. So I've hammered with these, you know, knockouts and boxes and stuff, and they just won't chip. So great product, very appreciative of it. As always, good job on that, Milwaukee. Here is just a GFCI outlet tester. You guys all know what this is for. To me, it's essential to have it, particularly in front of the clients. It just shows the utmost respect for them, their property, and professionalism. So that's why I have that simple little tool. And again, I got that as part of the kit with this, a little promotion and stuff around Black Friday last year. So when you guys see stuff like that, grab it. Even if you don't need it, I feel like if you have the $30 to spend on it, you know, continue to build up your tools. To me, you're building up yourself as well as a professional. So 32614 for this tool. This is just another precision screwdriver from Klein. I bought this one prior to buying the two that I showed you earlier in the video, and I don't understand it. I mean, I guess it has a little reversible anything like that, and then it just extends in that manner. Don't know what it's for. I don't get it, but it works fine. I find myself using the other one more frequently than that one. Here is the Milwaukee Punchdown Tool. I'm in love with this Punchdown Tool. There goes the part number right there, 48222165. You can't go wrong with this. This tool is flawless, has the lights on it. First, it was kind of, I was like, oh, is that, what's the purpose of that? Can I really use that? I use it all the time, and it works really well. This tool has an extension on it as well. It comes with the extended blade for your 110. So great product. There you go right here. So, and you just throw it in there, and then you're able to reach in to when you need more room, and you have that extended piece to get done what you need to get done. So has the blades in there. Blades even tell you the part number on there. This blade tells you the part number. This Milwaukee knocked this out of the park. They knocked this out of the park. It's an incredible product. I'm very appreciative of it. Only complaint that I have on this one is the battery cage. See how that's like so easy to pop off? I have 4 more of these in my other bags, and on one of them I already knocked this off, and I don't know how. It was inadvertent. I don't recall doing it myself. I just, the battery cover was off, so I put an orange tape on it. So that's the only gripe I have. I doubt they go back to revamp them because I don't think they're selling enough of those. But if they do ever, and you watching this Milwaukee, that's just the only complaint. Just an ideal magnetic tip, slotted. I like the way these feel. I like the way they look. I got these Champions set about 2 years ago when they were out, and I got a great deal on them from my local distributor. So no complaints on that. Down here, I have control cabling stripper, or just a smaller, finer stripper. A lot of them are like 18, 14, 12, 10 gauge strippers. These ones go from 32 on down to 22. So they're a great stripper. They work really well. These are actually kind of hard to find. So if you're able to find these and you're in this industry, be looking out. The product number on these ones, I am not too sure about, but I will put it down in the description if you're looking for it. And again, these ones right here, love these. You guys are all familiar with these in the industry. Just your regular diagonal cutter, the journeyman version, I guess. That's how they market them from Klein Tools. Then, just like I showed you in part 1, it was the Ideal brand. This brand is Klein Tools 32619. That's the part number. And it's basically just an extension bit and driver. That's all that is. So you push up to bring it in or retract it, and to extend it, you push down. And that's it. It's a pretty cool tool. I use it all the time. The purpose of that is just so I can get in tight, congested spaces. That's all that is. And then I have an 1/4 inch extension right here. That's Diablo, just a longer one. I get in tight spaces, and then some precision bits. I had other precision bits in this pocket, but I moved those to my Vito bag, my other Vito service bag. It was just, I like to keep those in clones because they like to fly out and fall apart. I have a multitude of different various color inks alls from Milwaukee. I like these ones the best because they, fight through the dust, and if you're writing on multiple surfaces, it's just never a problem. The Sharpies seem to smear real bad. I don't know who manufactures those from Milwaukee. I haven't really researched it, but I know that there's a difference between those and the Sharpies. So again, guys, as always, thank you so much for spending time with me, subscribing, following. If you haven't already, please consider that. I'm trying to get out better content. Please leave comments down below if you need me to check something out or do a review on something. More times than not, I'm gonna already have that item, power tools, networking, low voltage related. So drop some comments down below and let me know what you guys are looking for, and I'll try to get a review done on that. Again, a lot more content coming. If it's low voltage related, electrical related, networking related, just drop me a line and I'll try to get some tool reviews done for you. And it's not just going to be reviews. We'll do unboxing, we'll do demos, and we're also going to do how-tos. So like network rack and stack and all that kind of stuff. So any questions you have, drop it down below and I'll do the legwork for you to try to help you out. It helped me out tremendously by you subscribing, leaving comments, and liking on YouTube. And go ahead and like, follow, and leave comments. And Instagram is Complete Tech Crew, and it's spelled with a K. Appreciate you guys for watching. Peace.